handle the truth.
Hello everybody and welcome to the month of December. This is 360 Degree Mastery, the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. Now 2020 has been a very tough year, especially for those who are in business. If you are an entrepreneur, you are an investor, you are a business person, a trader, you will agree with me that this year has been a very tough one. But we thank God we are still here, we are still kicking. 360 Degree Mastery will still be on the air come 2021 by God's special grace, and we'll continue to give you the best content, we'll continue to give you the best advice, we will continue to tell you the truth. Now, in times past, I have done videos about how to get the best out of your boss. I've done videos about how to get the best out of your staff and your colleagues. Today, I'm going to do a video about how to get the best out of your customer. Now, you know that saying, customer is key, the customer is king, and the customer is always right. These sayings are true, but do we really understand the meaning of these things when we say them? I'm going to go ahead and give you 5 bits of advice to help you get the best out of your customer. Now, the first advice, number 1, is welcome them. When the customer knocks on your door, when he comes into your office or your shop, when he calls you up on the phone, please be ready with a welcoming smile, with a polite and warm greeting for your customer, because scientists have proven that your countenance affects the mood of your customer. If your customer walks into your shop and your countenance is a sour one, then that customer might begin to have second thoughts about patronizing you, about soliciting your services, or about buying something from you. So always welcome your customer when they come. Advice number 2 is listen to them. I mean, really listen to them. A lot of people, when the customer comes, before the customer has finished the sentence, they say, oh yes, I know exactly what you want. This is what you want. They go ahead and they argue with the customer. No, I'm telling you, it's my business. I know this. This is what you want. This is what I know. What they are doing is they are putting the customer off. They are proving to the customer that what he or she has to say is not important, and before you know it, the customer will make a 180-degree turn and leave your business and take his business and his money elsewhere. So listen to your customer, really listen to them. When my customers call me up or they come for a consultation, I sit and listen to them. When they are done, I ask them, have you finished, sir or ma? And they tell me yes, they have, and I recap what they have told me, what we have discussed, or what they have I have heard, so that we can be on the same page. So really listen to your customers. Advice number 3 is to provide updates and feedback. When you are doing something for a customer, whether you are selling him a good or service, or you are providing some kind of service for the customer, always make sure you provide updates. When the customer calls you, pick up the phone. Oh, sir, we are not done. This is where we are. We have gone 30% of the way. We have gone 50% of the way. Before long, we'll finish your job. Even when things are going badly, do not keep the customer in the dark. All right, the worst thing you can do to a customer is to keep him or her in the dark, especially when that service you're providing for them is time bound. So always provide updates for your customers. Always let them know where their transactions are. It is very, very important. In fact, that gives you more of an air of professionalism, and it increases the customer confidence. That's advice number 3. Advice number 4 is to under-promise and over-deliver. I've talked about this in a video before. Under promise and over deliver. If you can do a job in 3 days, but you are pretty sure that if you push yourself, you can do it in a day and a half, go ahead and tell the customer this thing will be ready in 3 or 4 days, and then by the end of the second day, you wow the customer by providing that job complete, prepared, and packaged. That customer is going to be blown away. He's going to go around telling people that this person is the real deal. All right, and people are going to rush to you. People are going to want to patronize you. So do not promise what you cannot deliver. If it will take you a week, tell the customer it will take you a week, and then push yourself to deliver before that time. That is the principle of under promise and over deliver. Don't be like the artisan I spoke about in that video that told me my car will be ready in 3 days, and in 3 weeks I was still waiting to collect my vehicle. Now, advice number 5 is to put yourself in the customer's shoes. Now, this is very important. It's called empathy. Put yourself in the customer's shoes. When a customer comes to you and tells you, oh, I need this, it's a rush job for Christmas, I want to travel with it. You need to put yourself in the customer's shoes and think about all the things the customer is going through, having to prepare, having to source for funds, having to put their vehicles in order, having to make travel plans, for how they are going to, leave the state to celebrate Christmas with their family in another part of the country or the world, and how that job that you are doing for the customer is critical to the success of that travel venture. So put yourself in the customer's shoes when you are doing work. Do not always think about how difficult it is for you. Do not always think about the kind of the inconveniences you are suffering at that particular time. Empathize with the customer, and if you do that, you will always find yourself wanting to put in that extra effort, and the customer will always notice when you make extra effort to please him or her. That is advice number 5. So let's quickly recap. Number 1 is to welcome the customer with a smile and a friendly voice, a friendly face. Let the customer feel wanted and needed. Number 2 is to listen to the customer. I mean, really listen to what he has to say before you offer your own opinion. Number 3 is to provide updates regularly. When the customer calls you and asks you for an update, give the customer an update. Even if the situation has not changed, give the customer an update. The customer will feel more confident when he's dealing with you, and he can reach you, he can access you, and you can give him information just on request. Advice number 4 is to under-promise and over-deliver. I've talked about that principle before. Go and find out how you can under-promise on your jobs and over-deliver and wow the customer and increase your customer base and increase your business. Number 5 is to empathize. Put yourself in the customer's shoes when you are doing work for the customer. It will help you to put in more effort to please that customer, and the customer will notice it, he will appreciate it, and he will tell people about you, and your business will grow. How do you see this video? If this video was helpful at all, please go ahead and click like, share this video with somebody who needs it, subscribe to my YouTube channel, all right, and check out my website. The address is at the bottom of the screen, saskeventures.com. I have all the Ifeanyi Ubah books available for you. Please pick on the ones you want, all right. Add to cart, proceed to checkout, supply details, make payment, and boom, we deliver to you just like that. My name is Ifeanyi Ubah, and this is 360-degree mastery. And as you prepare for Christmas, please remember that 2020 was a very tough year. The coronavirus is still very much with us, so all the safety protocols: sanitize, social distance, wash your hands regularly, use a face mask, stay at home. If you don't have to go out, you can have a very fun Christmas with your family just staying at home. I wish you a blessed and prosperous and fruitful week. Namaste.